Give yourselves a list of things to do and things to look forward to this holiday season, and everybody knows what tree you're talking about. Listen, it's a little bit cheesy, but I like it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Lorienne. This is my little space on YouTube to share all of the things. Today's video is super impromptu. I was not planning on sitting down and filming anything today. I was making a holiday season like bucket list template for like myself and our family to use for the holiday season. And I was like, you know what? I should make these like a free download for the channel. So I figured I would just make a video to share the templates with you guys and kind of walk you through what's on our family's bucket list. But I'll give you a peek at the templates. The links to download them will be down below for both PDF and JPEG, depending on what it is that you use. I like to do these directly on my iPad, so I like them as PDFs, and then I just import them into GoodNotes. I'll just pop them up on the screen so you can see them. First, we have the candy cane template, and then we have the gift wrap template. So up to you which one you want to use. I think they're both cute, very simple. Didn't take me very long to make. It's nothing too fancy, just a little way for me to give back and say thank you for being here. Personally, I love to make lists, especially bucket lists, because I feel like it helps us when our family doesn't know what to do for one day during the weekend or whatever. We can pull out a bucket list and see like what we haven't done, and we can do that, and it kind of helps us keep like fun things regularly planned, even if they're like little things. We filled out our bucket list. I'm just gonna run through what our family's bucket list is for the holiday season. First thing on the list is to write letters to Santa. Now we kind of have to do that urgently because I don't know if you can see the sign behind me, but it says there's only 24 days until Christmas. Like if we are gonna write letters and get them all the way to the North Pole and get them back in time, we gotta do that. We gotta do that soon. Funny, I had the idea that I wanted to do this with the kids. Not that Ariella or Josiah can write, but Josiah can verbalize. And Ariella can just, you know, scribble for fun. But I had the idea to do this, and I figured we would just use regular paper because I didn't have any like holiday like stationery. And then while we were out last weekend at a farm, they had these little postcards that you could buy that are really cutely decorated, and all of the proceeds for the sale of them went to St. Jude's. So I was like, that's a great cause, and I needed these anyway. So I purchased some of them for the kids. Next thing is to make Christmas ornaments. Now, Mike and I probably won't make Christmas ornaments, but we'll just sit with the kids while they make Christmas ornaments. I actually thought ahead, and while I was at the dollar store getting some stuff that I needed for Thanksgiving, I saw that they had some stuff out, and I picked up some things for them to like create, and we had some paints and stuff for them to do their own ornaments. So it's gonna be a messy project, but it'll be fun for them. Next up is to have a holiday movie marathon. So for this one, we'll probably either start like late afternoon or like really early evening so that the kids can be a part of it, and we'll start with like more cartoon holiday movies or like kid geared holiday movies. And then once the kids go down to bed at like 8, Mike and I will like launch into our favorites, which are like, you know, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Christmas Vacation is a really, really good one. My personal like rom-com favorite, The Spirit of Christmas. It's very like Lifetime movie-esque. I don't know if it is Lifetime movie or not. Have you guys seen The Spirit of Christmas? Have you seen it? If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend. Listen, it's a little bit cheesy, but I like it. What are you gonna do? I like it. Next up is to have a hot cocoa bar. I love like a little DIY hot cocoa bar. In our last house, the way our countertops were set up and where we had the coffee maker was like super conducive to me making like a cute little hot cocoa station every holiday season. The way our kitchen is set up now and where we had to position our coffee maker because we just don't have the space and we don't have a lot of outlets. Old original 60s kitchen. It's not super conducive to having like a extensive hot cocoa bar the way I used to, but I miss having one. So I figured we could just have like a hot cocoa bar night where I like set it all up on the island and everybody kind of makes their hot cocoa and decorates it and tops it off the way that they want to. Take a hayride through holiday lights. So there's like a state park farm somewhere that like, it's not too far from here. It's not like super close. It's definitely a little bit of a drive for us. During the holidays, they decorate their farm with all these different holiday lights and stuff like that, and then you can take a hayride through all of the lights and see the animals. I purchased tickets to do it last year with the kids, but it ended up raining on the day that we were supposed to go, and so they refunded us our money and we never got to go. I bought tickets for this year, and fingers crossed that we actually get to go. Have breakfast with Santa. So there are quite a few restaurants, like hotels, event spaces in the area that are doing like breakfast or brunch with Santa this month. Goal is to get out nice and early and get to one of those. Next up is to host friends. We love to host. We don't do it a ton just because it is a lot of work to get the house in order, to have company and food and all of the things and the kids and the dogs, and it tends to be a lot, but we do love to have people over. And one of the reasons that we wanted a bigger space in general was so that we could have friends and family over more often. And the holiday season really is the perfect time to like open your home up and entertain and spend time with people that you care about. So hosting friends, whether that be a small group or a large group, just a little simple holiday gathering to have good food and a lot of laughs. Next on the list is to see the tree. And because we're from the tri-state area, you can literally say, see the tree, and everybody knows what tree you're talking about. I'm talking about the tree in Times Square. Build a gingerbread house. If you guys tuned into Vlogmas last year, then you saw that we attempted to build a gingerbread house last year. We didn't even get like 2 walls assembled. It just like was not working. And somebody had suggested to me before we even did that to use hot glue. Like if you're not gonna eat it, which like, do people actually eat the gingerbread houses? I've never eaten one. But they said to assemble it with hot glue and then just pipe the icing around it so it looks like icing. So I need to look for my hot glue gun because I think that's what we're gonna do this year, because I love to decorate them and it is so much fun, but it is such a hassle trying to get them to stay together. So I think maybe we will do that and I will assemble them, and then I'll give the kids one to decorate, or I'll give each kid one to decorate, because we all know that giving 2 toddlers one thing to decorate is just never gonna work out. And then we'll have just like a gingerbread decorating day. This one is the one I'm most excited for, and that's to take a train ride to the North Pole. What's my biggest flex as a parent, you ask? The fact that I was able to get tickets for this like North Pole train ride experience thing. There's a few that happen in like New Jersey and Pennsylvania, and they're like really, really big deals, to the point where like tickets go on sale in like July and they're like sold out by September, and it is absolutely crazy. And I totally forgot about it, waited till like the last minute, and then like mid-November we're trying to find tickets for one for like all 4 of us, and I couldn't find it for like the ones that I was looking at. And then I found another place that was doing it, and I was able to literally get like the last 2 tickets for like the train ride on the specific day that we wanted to go. When I tell you, I was feeling so bad when I realized that like I waited too long and I couldn't get tickets. I was like, oh my god, no, like I really wanted to do this with Josiah. He would think it's so fun. Like I can't believe I forgot. I was like literally beating myself up. And then when I was able to get the tickets, I was like, oh my gosh, I saved Christmas. Not that Christmas was ruined and he would literally never know if it didn't happen, but I really wanted to make it happen, and I made it happen. And I'm very much looking forward to getting to do that with the kids and Mike. Next one up is a classic and probably should be on everybody's holiday bucket list, and that's to make cookies. Josiah absolutely loves to help in the kitchen and bake, especially if it's mixing things. He loves to mix things. So we're gonna definitely have fun making cookies this year. And the last thing on my list is probably more just a Mike and I thing, because I think the kids are still too young. Ariel is definitely too young, and I think Josiah is still a little too young, and that's to go ice skating. I have to say, I have not been ice skating since probably high school. I'm not even 100% sure like my body can do that anymore. I'm definitely gonna need to take Advil like before and then like the next morning. For sure, because I'm gonna hurt. These old bones ain't what they used to be. Anyway, that wraps up our family's holiday bucket list. If you have not already made one, I hope this video inspires you to make a holiday bucket list with your family. Give yourselves a list of things to do and things to look forward to this holiday season. As a society, we put a lot of emphasis on searching for the perfect gifts and having the perfect decor, but really what the season is all about is spending time with the people that we love. Putting together a bucket list of fun activities and events that you can do with the people that you love the most is just like the way to just make the most out of the season and make sure that you're always having fun and making memories together. Don't forget that I'm leaving free bucket list downloads down below for the 2 designs that I created, the candy cane and the gift wrap. You can do them on your phone, tablet, or computer and add text that way, or you can go old school, print them out, write on them, hang them on the fridge. That would probably be my favorite way to do it. This way everybody in the house can see it, but our printer broke, so we have to do it on my iPad. I really hope you guys like and use the templates. If you share them on your Instagram, like in your stories or something, tag me. I'd love to see what you or your family is gonna be up to this holiday season. That's it for now though, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!